Okay, so in last video we started a new chapter which was chromosome and DNA. The introduction was done. Today we'll only see chromosomes, morphology and structure, types, everything. So before I start, chromo word which simply means colored. Zomes word is taken from zoma, and in biology wherever you just see word zoma which simply means body. So the meaning, the word itself says it is the colored body. But what if I just say it's wrong? I'm just that's right, it's wrong. Why is it so? This is not colored body. This is simply uh, a transparent like structure which have so many functions. How is like that? That's a simply thread like structure. It's thread like structure. Basically thread like structure which is present inside the nucleus. It is present inside the nucleus, and this is only like the chromosome is only visible during the cell division. During cell division only. Then when we talk about the chromosome is simply carrier of heredity. Carrier for heredity, this means this is working as a carrier. This means it's promoting as a, when we just say a TCS uh, team, and that's like someone who's carrying out all the information. So carrier of heredity, this means if you see your mom and your eyes quite resembles to that, if you see your father and your height really resembles to that, this means you both are tall, your eyes are of the same color. This means we are saying there is a transfer of the genes, transfer of chromosome. When we talk about the gene is something different. I mean, gene is present inside the chromosome. So as I've used gene term, so I need to write it. Genes are simply unit of inheritance, unit of inheritance, right? This means they are only carrier. Here chromosome is carrier of heredity. The word chromosome, which is given by a scientist which was known as Starberger, which was given in like this means it was discovered by Starberger in 1875. But when we talk about the name was coined by another scientist which is called as Welder. In what year? In 1882 or 1885, like that's the ratio basically. So this means chromosome thread like structure which is present inside the nucleus has so many functions. Even the number of chromosome can vary from organism to organisms, and in human being we have 43 number, and when we talk about the pairs we have 23 pairs of chromosome, right? And this means men have 46 chromosome, and even and the example in corn and everything, so we have different ferns, we have basically 100 chromosomes. And even in synth book there was written for the corn other few things which is important, but when we read it out we'll know that as well. So this means chromosomes, this is all about the chromosomes. I hope it would be very much clear. Then we have even so many other things. When we talk about the chromosome, now coming towards the structure of chromosome, so let's check it out. Okay, here comes structure. If you just see, this is the basically structure. In the middle here, around like a structure, a protein, a structure is there which is basically called as, this basically called as a centromere. And this structure is going to be called as chromatal arm. And this structure called as a chromatid, right? And these both arms are basically called as sister arms, sister chromatids, right? So I hope the structure would be very much clear. Then we have different things, you'll check it out, but the basic structure is this one. And even if I just make it out the same structure of this one, And here if you just take this arm and this arm, so these basically called as non-sister chromatin. Non-sister means which are simply made or are taken from the same mother. Here non-sister, this means they're not part of same chromosome, right? So they are called as non-sister chromatins. So I hope it will be clear. Then comes the types of chromosome. Types of chromosome, we have different types, we'll check it out those as well. So four types basically. What are these? Let's check it out. First one called as metacentric. Second one called as submetacentric. Third one called as acrocentric or subtelocentric. Acrocentric and even subtelocentric. And the last one called as the telocentric. So this means these four types. Now we are thinking what would be exactly different. So metacentric is simply a structure like this, a normal structure where these both arms are quite equal. Submetacentric, this centromere become a little upside. So here the structure is like this one. This centromere become a little on the upper side. Here the structure become over here, and in the telocentric the upper arms become disappear, the centromere become at the middle, and this is the structure. So I hope the structure will be very much clear to you. I hope it, just because I was not sure you get it or not. So here's the picture. This is called metacentric. You can see equal arms. Submetacentric, the downward become a little more than the upper side. Here called as acrocentric, a smaller upside even present. But here telocentric, the centromere comes at the middle and no remaining of the upper arms is there. So these are the types basically. Structure and everything is done about the chromosomes. I hope the detailed video for the chromosome types, everything is clear to you. Again, we have two different regions of chromatins, euchromatin region and heterochromatin, which we'll discuss in the next video hopefully. So yes, thank you for watching. Bye bye.